So I've started to share my plans with friends and family, and a reoccurring theme keeps coming up. This is something no 45-year-old man wants to hear. It. People are calling this a midlife crisis. Well, maybe it is. But when I think of a midlife crisis, I think of avoidance or escaping reality. To me, this plan feels more like facing it, facing my life and facing reality. The hardest part about the last few years wasn't one big traumatic event. A lot of things just happened slowly and quietly without me realizing the impact that they were having on me. It was looking up one day and realizing that time had moved a lot faster than I had thought. The plans that I had, the confidence that I had, the things that I wanted to do in life, they all seemed to be slipping away from me and a lot quicker than I ever imagined. That energy, that exuberance that I once had, that I could summit at any point in time, just didn't seem to be showing up the same way for me anymore. I think a lot of people in life assume things will change later. I can do this at a different time. I know I certainly felt that way for a long time. I thought that I was smart enough to figure everything out, that things were going to work out for me eventually. I kept telling myself, one day I'm going to figure this out. And then I realized I've been telling myself that for 3 years now, and nothing has changed. That was a really strange morning for me. And that's why I'm out here, starting a 3-kilometer hike through the Glen Manor Ravine in Toronto. And honestly, it's a perfect place to start. It's local, it's close to the city, it's absolutely beautiful. The sun is shining. Got my dog with me. Got nothing to complain about. You've got the city right there, the noise, the concrete, the traffic, and then a quick 5-minute walk, and you're in this beautiful, serene forest. Trees overhead, dirt underneath my feet. I can hear the birds chirping, dogs walking around, squirrels running. And it's a good reminder that adventure doesn't need to start on another continent. I don't need to travel far away. I'm 5 minutes from the city and I can get all this. One day, I'm going to be walking through the hills of Nepal, looking up at the world's tallest peaks in awe and wonder. But today I get to enjoy all of this. I want to tackle those long trails, those high peaks, those challenges that I know I can take on. But before that day comes, I need to prove that I can handle today. So when people hear you're climbing Everest, their first thought is it's all about ego. Like I'm trying to impress somebody else, or I'm doing this for somebody else's reasons. And that's just simply not the case. It's not. This is a personal journey. It's about showing up every day, reclaiming my life, and proving to myself what I have. Look, I'm out here in the trail, breathing hard, trying my best. And I know it's not exactly inspiring right now. This isn't Everest or the Himalayas. But this is what it looks like at the beginning. You just show up, you do your best. It's awkward, it's not perfect. It's what you have. And that's the whole point. I had to start somewhere, and this is it. Is this a midlife crisis? I get why people would say that. A man in his 40s who's never climbed a mountain before, talking about taking on one of the toughest mountains in the world. Yeah, I get how that sounds. But I think here's the thing. A crisis would have been easier. I could have done something simple like go buy a sports car or get drunk every day. I could have practiced avoidance and pretending like I didn't need to make a difference in my life. Just stayed comfortable and taken things how they are. But I think that would have been the real crisis if I had just quietly accepted things and faded off into non-existence. I took a look at myself. I took a look at the clock. I realized that I had wasted a lot of years and I didn't want to continue doing that with my life. I have so much more to offer. And honestly asking myself, what have I done with the time I've had so far? And what am I going to do now with the time that I've got left? Climbing up and down these stairs is certainly putting me a little out of breath. So it really goes to show how much work I really need to do. All right, great. We've made it halfway. We're at the top. 1.5 kilometers. So now, turn around, go back down to the bottom. So call it whatever makes sense to you. It's a midlife crisis. It's a late start in life. It's just plain delusional. I'm not going to argue with you. Okay, get going. So there we go. 3 kilometers done this week in the Glenman Ravine of Toronto. Does this mean I'm ready to go to Everest now? No. But it is a good sign. It means I'm sticking to my plan, being honest with myself and doing what I said I would do. And I think that's all I can ask at this point in time. I'm definitely not in the best shape. I'm a little tired after walking up those stairs. So before I'm out of breath, I'll say thanks to everybody for watching this week, and we'll see you next Friday.